and welcome to my channel once again. I remain your loyal girl, Olayemi Akinola, your financial professional. Today, let's talk about building a strong financial foundation. Sometimes people think, oh, when we talk about financial foundation, we want to build wealth, then we are talking about investment. No, investment is just like you thinking about building a house and thinking about how the roof will look so beautiful, or how the roof will be so attractive. Building financial foundation is in stages, and it contains, I would say, five main stages. The first stage is proper protection. The second stage is your debt management of debts. The third one is creating an emergency fund. The fourth one is your investment that people usually rush to. It's just the roof. And then I would say the last one is estate planning. So let's get started. When we talk about building financial foundation, do you know that the first thing that you have to do, this foundation, is proper protection? It's protection. You want to protect your life, you want to protect your income, you want to protect your health, you want to protect your assets. If those ones are not in place, then you've not started. Because, okay, let's just imagine that, oh, in the case of disability or premature death, what happens to all, the properties you've acquired, and you have a lot of mortgages to pay, you have a lot of loans to settle. So when we talk about proper protection, you want to make sure those ones are being put in place. Then we talk about reducing your liability and getting out of debt. That will be your second stage after you have properly protected yourself. And come to think of it, you are buying protection. You might buy protection worth $1 million, and how much are you paying into this protection? And do you know that when anything happens, let's say you buy a permanent form of life protection that offers cashback. Now, in the case of disability or death, what happens? In terms of death, tax-free $1 million will be given to your beneficiary and list of dependents to settle your estate, to settle your legacy, to keep up the good work you have started. Probably you have a project ongoing that will not stop because you already have a protection in place. So let's talk about debt management. You want to reduce your liability as much as possible. Some people will be rushing to do investments, whereas they have over $300,000-$400,000 in debt that they need to settle. And then let's say you have an investment that is giving you 4%, but you're already paying 20% into debts. Then who is fooling who? Who is deceiving who? So that is why you need a financial professional to sit down with and go through your financial needs. When they analyze it, these are my shortcomings. When they analyze it, this is the area I need to work on. So these are the things that's going to help you build a strong financial foundation. Also talking about emergency fund, you should set at least 3 to 6 months of your income. Do you know that statistics shows that 36 millions of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? And this statistics was even in 2021, not 2024. After the effect of COVID and all that, then ongoing war, inflation, taxes, and everything. So I'm very sure by the time we are checking the real statistics in 2024, it has increased. People, I am fortunate to be in a space whereby we do analysis for people, and then you discover that what they have in savings, you'll be like, oh, you need to work more. So it's not their fault when they do extra jobs, extra hours. It's because of a lot of bills that they need to settle, a lot of liabilities, a lot of mortgages and all that. So you want to at least have a bank account. I usually recommend for all my clients to have what we call high yield savings account. That's HYS, high yield savings account that yield at least maybe 4.6% per APY. It might look small, but it is something. Try to get such account. It might be 5 point. I've seen the one of 5.1. I've seen the one of 3.6. Anyone that you feel comfortable with. try to have what we call high yield savings account. Then automate your normal bank accounts or your whatever. Automate them. Automate your paycheck or your savings. Like every 2 weeks, if you get paid every 2 weeks or weekly or monthly, you should pay yourself first. That should go into your savings. If after 3 months, 6 months, you now have, substantial amount of money, you'll be rest assured that you're not going to develop blood pressure when you are laid off work, just because maybe there is a downsize in your company, or there is, a downtime moment. You won't be running helter-skelter. You would have something to fall back on, and that will give you peace of mind. That will put a smile on your face. So we talk to people about, having such emergency fund. And then we talk about investments. Can you see that I did not start from investments? When I'm talking about building financial foundation, you start from the most important thing. And the question I'm asking you, are you properly protected? Do you have proper protection? Check yourself. You need a financial professional so that you can, all these things are not too expensive. They are the things that will give you that peace of mind and put a smile on your face when you think of your future. Then talking about investments. Do you know that we have a lot of investment? People want to do investment, they want to go into stocks, into shares, they want to buy gold, they want to buy crypto, different coins and all that. I'm fortunate that I have experience on this because I buy some of them. There was one I bought last year. Oh my God. In a space of 1 month or 2 months, my capital, my principal, everything got lost. Like, as in, I cannot even get $1 back from my investment. That's to tell you how volatile some investments are. So it's not just about, they are talking about shares, I want to buy it. They're talking about stocks, I want to buy it. They're talking about cryptocurrency, I want to buy it. No. You have to do your own background checking. How has this coin been in the market, or how has this share been? Someone was sharing with me yesterday, like, which one should I buy? Should I buy Amazon? Should I buy this? I said, okay, what if Amazon? What if it crashes? What if the market crashes in a bit of, then what happens to your money? So there are ways you can go about buying of shares, of stocks, of everything. You don't just go to the market and buy anything that comes to your mind. No. You have to watch the trend, do your background checking, know what to buy, how to buy, when to keep, how not to keep, how tax will affect your investments. Have you ever thought of it? That in this dispensation, if your investment is less than 1 year, your tax deduction is over 22%. So let's say, for instance, you invest $10,000. And you are so happy you gain, let's say, 100% within a year. Maybe you were so fortunate. I don't know of that one, but I'm just giving an example. 100%, so you have 20,000. Then Uncle Sam will come knocking. Oh, you are doing wonderful job. Oh, this year our tax is, let's say, 30%, and they are going to tax it as income tax. So let's say your tax bracket fall to 30%, for instance. What is 30% of 20,000? I know 1% is 2,000, so 30% will be 6,000. Remove 6,000 from that 20,000. How much is it? That's 40. You are left with 14,000. Out of the 14,000, your own capital is 10,000. Now you are left with 4,000. See how tax has affected your income. But do you know there are investments that you put that 10,000 into will give you, of course, you might not get that up to that kind of outrageous percentage, but they are tax free. They are tax advantage. These are the things you want to know by sitting down with your financial professional. Where can I put my money into that would be tax advantageous, that would be that would not make me feel happy in the beginning, and then I'll feel sad at the ending. When you are investing, are you investing for a short-term period, or you are investing for a long-term period? These are the things you want to consider before putting your money down into investment. We have a lot of investment out there. You just have to be very careful. You have some that you lose your capital. You have some that there is a guarantee that comes with your investment, that comes with your money, that comes with your accounts. So you want to consider all those ones. And then lastly, we talk about estate planning. What do you know about estate planning? Have you even thought about it? Your trust, do you have a trust? Do you have a will? Do you have a power of attorney? Do you have a directive in case something happens? Who's going to be, advocating for you? These are the things you have to put in place. If you don't put them in place, everything you're working for, if anything happens, you just see them just flipping away because you can't handle them. And because you do not assign anybody officially, then the government will assign somebody on your behalf. And I know that's not a palatable news to hear. So I'm going to, plead with my viewers that you should try to work with a financial professional, get your finances in order, learn more about finances. Financial education is not an option, it is a priority for you to build a strong financial wealth, a strong generational wealth, and to pass it down to your generations. Thank you for having me today. I hope I've been able to communicate a little about financial foundation. Till next time, I remain your loyal girl, Olayemi Akinola. Thank you, your financial professional. Bye.